Due to the graphic nature of this program, listener discretion is advised.
Welcome back, Diecast OutKast here. We're going to do an unboxing, some updates, and a virtual car meet. I purchased this package at a local thrift shop called the Potter House. It was actually half price of what you've seen on the sticker, so I ended up getting all this for $4. You know, I've been using the printer ink or any other kind of ink that I can for Spectraflame style paint. And I have magenta, cyan, yellow, and a couple blacks. So I got a killer deal on all this stuff. While I was there was a bag of little die-cast cars, and it ended up having a Almond Joy van, food truck, or whatever this thing is. But it had a really nice engine and some Roll Rider wheels on it that I thought I could use for the Free Blind Mice car. It was only a couple bucks, so I had to have it. I ended up donating the rest of the cars back to the Potter House. So now we're going to get into the stuff that I bought at least 6-7 months ago from Mike Muckinfuss off of the Facebook page, Mike's Auction and Diecast Lounge. It's not that he took a while to send it to me, it's just that I took a while to get with him. We're actually neighbors, we don't live too far from each other. So the first thing I got was this Jeep. I don't know what I'm going to do with the Jeep, but I thought the wheels would be perfect for a wheel swap. Next up, we have this, looks like a Mustang station wagon. Never seen one before, but I think this would be a fun little custom to do. And then we have another A-Team van. You can never have too many of these. And then another one of my favorites is the flat out Oldsmobile 442. This is the G-body. The actual car is not really very popular, but the casting is pretty popular, which I thought was kind of weird. Alright, and next we have one of these. I don't know what this thing is. It kind of resembles a Pantera. I don't know. Let me know what you think it is. Next up we have an ambulance. This is one of those cars that you can't do a restoration video without doing one of these at least once in your lifetime. Now we've got a Fox Body Mustang from 1979. I did a video on one of these a while back, and it was the worst video that I've ever did according to everybody that's on the internet. So I wouldn't suggest doing one of these, but I'll probably do that one and this one just as well because I like the Fox bodies. I don't care what you guys think. I'm just going to have fun with it. And next up, we've got a I'm going to do a Dixie Challenger custom with this thing. I ordered a bunch of them, and I was going to do the different variations, so we'll see what happens. I don't know. What else we got coming up? We've got a couple red lines here that Mike had thrown in. I'll have to do these restorations. Got a blue, and I guess that's a purple magenta color, which is his favorite. We've got one of these. This one is a Rolls Royce Silver Shadow. I have two of these things. Might do them both at the same time. And then I've got this Ford J car. It is in rough shape. So I'm going to correct myself. That is a Ford Mark IV, I believe. And then we have a whipped creamer. I don't have much to work on off this, but you know what? It's a challenge, and I'll take it. Then out of nowhere, I got a package from William K7 Robinson. He just sent me this. It is a 1957 Chevy Hot Wheels. It's a newer casting. And then I've got this old 40 Ford. I think that'll be a fun little custom to do. And then I got this little S10. I don't know what I'll do with this. I may lower it, make a smaller S10 out of it. Same with the Blazer. May jack this one up. Who knows? Lots of ideas floating around on this stuff. And then we got a little Dodge Dart. I have a lime green Dodge Dart. It probably associated me with that. I've got some ideas for that one. And then we got this little Grand Sport Corvette. I've done a bunch of the convertibles, but I haven't done one of the coupe yet. And of course, everybody loves vans, so we've got one of these Super Chrome vans. And then we got one of these little Suzuki Samurai looking vehicles. I remember Isaac used to have one of these back in high school. We had a lot of fun with it. And then we've got an 87 Buick Grand National, which that would be a T-Type. Grand Nationals were all black, but that is a pretty cool little car. I've got one myself, a real one, and I also have a Jaguar XJ6. This is the XJS, which is the coupe version. It's a black wall. I actually like this car a whole lot. I've got a broken up one that I'll deal with, and there's another one of those Mustangs that everybody hates, but you know what, I may do all three of them at the same time, maybe give them away or something, who knows. What else we got here? Oh, and these cars that I'm going to build, the little red lines, I'm going to go ahead and paint these both red and send them back to William, Mr. K7 Robinson. He asked for me to do this one and the ambulance that's coming up right here as well in the red Spectre Flame paint, make them look the same. So that's what I plan on doing with these things, send them back to him. They're going to be pretty fun little restorations. Got to order some wheels, but other than that, I think everything will clean up real nice. And as a bonus in the box, William sent me this little set here. It is the 51st anniversary, and it is the full set. I love it. So this is kind of crazy. Our buddy Steve had just passed away, and he did a lot of metal detecting. We were going through all of his boxes of stuff, and in this cigar box, we found some stuff that he had found. And there's some Tootsie Toys, some Hot Wheels, little this and that here that he had dug up and kept in his cigar box. There's a square body Tootsie Toy. I thought it was pretty cool. Little Camaro. I've got one of these, Z28s. This is a bubblegum something or other. It's pretty smashed on top. I really like this Tootsie Toy. It's a little pickup. Don't know much about this one. It's a little black wall from the 80s. Then here's a red line that I had found in the box. And it's a Formula 5000 or 3000. I can't remember, but I'm going to take care of it pretty soon. And my buddy Billy Myers had sent me a pack of cars that I had purchased off of him from Muck's Auction Diecast Lounge. We've got a little Jaguar fire car from Hubble. And then we've got this little Caravan from Matchbox. And you get me a top, maybe another interior. But I thought it was pretty cool. Got a little Greyhound bus. Love these little Greyhound buses. I got a couple of these. This is one of the older ones. And got one of these Thunderbirds here. I don't know if I can source a glass for it or not. I hope I can because I really like this casting. And then we got this little station wagon, something or other. Little back comes up on it. It's pretty nice. And we got this other little station wagon. I don't know what this thing is. It's kind of ugly. I don't remember buying it, but who knows. Then we got this little motorcycle and sidecar. This is actually Mike Muckenfuss's. I need to send it back to him, but it's pretty sweet. And then, of course, I love all the cars with the dogs in them. So I'm going to do this one up pretty quick. I got one not too long ago from Jim Silva, and then I found another one at a pawn shop. So, and then this one is sweet. It's got some little dude that's got a video camera. He's out videotaping stuff. I think that is a good little casting. I can't wait to work on that. And since everybody is quarantined at home, I thought that I would do a little Diecast OutKast car meet from all the cars that I have in my current collection that I've restored. There's a few that's not here. There's a few that's in another location. There's a few that you haven't seen yet, but this is some of the stuff that I've done in my later videos. So if you want to subscribe, go back, do a little binge, do a little purge, see what happens. A lot of fun stuff here. I had fun with all these cars. I keep getting a little bit better each time I do one, so that's the goal, and I hope you guys like everything here. And we've got a challenge coming up. It is in May for the Red Line Challenge.
They're the fastest metal cars you've ever seen. Mattel's new Hot Wheels. Collect them by themselves or get them in wild new action sets like the Drag Race action set, the Stunt action set, the Hot Curves race action set. Get Mattel's new Hot Wheels. The fastest metal cars you've ever seen.
What's up, everybody? This is Diecast OutKast here. We're going to do a challenge for National Red Line Day. May 18th, 1968 was the day that Hot Wheels released the first Red Lines Sweet 16 cars. So I'm going to issue this challenge, and all you got to do is either restore or do a custom on a Red Line from 1968 to 1977. You get bonus points if it is a Sweet 16 from 1968, which is what you're seeing here on the screen. Rules are simple. Build a Red Line Hot Wheels. Email me at diecast_outcast@yahoo.com so I can keep track of everybody. And if you don't mind, send me any more social media that you have, and I will add it to the list of people that is doing the challenge. You can catch me on YouTube, Instagram, Snapchat, and TikTok. Stay tuned for updates. This is going to be a fun build.
Hope you're ready for the next episode. Hey.